We are live right now without Terry. He's running a little bit late today, so you're going to be stuck with me for a couple of minutes. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and just break right into this thing. This is show number 6. We are glad to have you along. We certainly enjoy doing this. I've got a separate camera sitting over there, so you can see a little bit of the inside baseball stuff, the back end. But there's a reason for that. If you'll notice, I've got some food displayed here. In just a couple of seconds, we're going to go into some food discussion, if you will. So here we are, show number 6, 5 o'clock. It's a new time for us. We're thinking that if we shifted it to 5 away from 4, that it would be able to catch more people already at home, or at least on their way, and they can listen to us even if they can't watch us live. We are, like I said, glad to have you with us. We will be here for the next hour or so talking about bowling, talking about food. That's a favorite topic of Terry and me. In fact, last time we were on, we talked about never fails. Whenever we go live, my phone rings. It never fails. It's happened every show, and it just happened. Thankfully, I've got my Dick Clark watch, and I was able to turn my phone off there. So last show, we were talking about our favorite bowling alley food. My favorite food happens to be the corn dog. I like corn dogs. I can't help it. I just do. I like corn dogs. Hate me if you want to. I would prefer you not to hate me for liking corn dogs, but hey, they're just good, easy to eat bowling alley food. Terry's favorite food happens to be the 2 items that are on the tray. And I didn't put the corn dog, because the corn dog, they don't really look that much different, although they all have a very different taste. But here we have, this is the Frito pie from the Green Acres snack bar. And here we have the beautiful golden nachos from the Green Acres snack bar. So let's talk about some food. It's always a great topic. I enjoy food. I hope you do. Maybe I'll hold off on that. I know Terry's going to be here in just a couple of minutes, and he would hate to miss out on the food part. So let me do this. Let's go back. It's National Little League Baseball Week. That concludes. It's the National World Series for Little League going on right now. Little side note on baseball, today is a very important day in Major League Baseball history. The shortest Major League player of all time, his name was Eddie Gaedel, died on this day in 1961. He had 1 at-bat. He was thrown 4 consecutive balls and walked. That's his only claim to fame in Major League Baseball history. Afterward, he was quoted as saying, "Man, I felt just like Babe Ruth." That was his words. Also, the first woman in space was on this date back in 1983. That was Sally Ride. I think a lot of us remember Sally Ride. It's also National Wear Blue Day in honor of Men's Health Week. This is Men's Health Week. I've got my blue shirt on to honor that. And back to food. We always get back to food before we get to bowling. It just works out that way. Back to food. It is National Cheesemakers Day. Thank you, Terry. I do look fabulous. You're right. I think this shirt makes me look fat. Maybe it's the way I'm sitting. See if I can change up there a little bit. John Kennedy says he likes the club sandwich. The club sandwich is a favorite of mine here as well. The only issue with the club sandwich at Green Acres, and I hate to even say that there's an issue, but the only issue really is if you have the club sandwich, you just really can't bowl. The thing is so big and massive. It's a good after you finish a set treat. I would not recommend eating a full club sandwich prior to bowling, because it's so filling, but it is really good. Really, really good. Probably the best thing on the menu here at Green Acres Bowling. I guess by the note there from Terry, I guess that means he is still en route and has not hit the bowling center yet. So, oh, there he is. He just bounced in like a, and he's. Pardon me just a second here while I let Terry slide through.
Did you say something about cheese? I'm a cheesemaker.
So this is a national holiday for you.
Every day.
That's right.
Cheese is very good.
Slide over here a little bit.
So
you get to the camera.
Oh, man, sorry I'm late. Duty calls.
He just flew in. Boy, are his arms tired.
Yeah.
All right, so I put this off as long as I could.
Oh man,
all right.
I bet that was really hurtful too.
It was very, very.
Well, that looks good.
All right, so let's talk about this. Here's your notes.
Oh, great.
We have to have notes.
Yeah.
Let's go back over to this shot so you can see the food as we talk about it.
Man, oh man.
Like I said, our favorite topic is food, other than bowling. If you're not talking about bowling, we're going to be talking about food in this arena.
Oh yeah.
Nachos, Frito pie, and corn dogs. Those are the three that we decided last time we met were our favorites all time. So I did some research, which is something I do. Frito pie, there is some controversy over who actually invented Frito pie. The first story is Daisy Doolin, the mom of the Frito Corporation founder. She supposedly invented it in San Antonio and had an early investment in Disneyland in 1955 and opened up a restaurant on Disneyland's property in Anaheim, California called the Casa de Fritos.
Casa de Fritos.
Not a very original name, but hey.
And they served, obviously,
Frito pie.
Frito pie. Yeah.
Now, the second story, Teresa Hernandez. We talked about this on the phone the other day. Out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. She worked at Woolworth's counter in the 60s in Santa Fe, and she invented what she says is the original Frito pie. By the way, it looks like this. That's the original Frito pie there. That's the new deal right there.
And served in the bag.
Served in the that's
served in the bag. It's not Frito pie. It's not served in the bag. That's what they say. But,
you got to give the Green Acres snack bar a little bit of credit because they don't have the opportunity to do that because it would make a mess.
Yeah, and they don't buy the individual bags. They buy bulk, which is fine. That's me. That's what I do at home.
Yeah,
bulk, everything I can eat, and then some.
I would like to have a comment there, but I'm not.
You gonna lay off of that?
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
You lobbed a softball at me.
Yeah.
So you missed the baseball reference earlier. Shortest player in Major League history. He was like 3 feet 8 inches tall,
and he contributed all of his success to Babe Ruth. I'm like, what the heck, Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth.
Okay. And after that, he didn't get another shot. I mean, that was it. No more chances for him. Yeah, he was done. So yeah. All right, moving on. Where are we?
Oh, well, we're back. We still got the Frito pie. Still, people are probably looking and going, "What in the heck?"
Yeah, what the heck?
All right, so that picture is the Frito pie from Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's now served at the restaurant is called the Five and Dime. Ranked as the #1 Frito pie in the country by those people that rank Frito pie.
So I will say that I've been to Santa Fe, New Mexico quite a few times. Never experienced the Frito pie at the Five and Dime, but I guarantee you I will next time I go.
Hey,
yeah,
you can't miss this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be original, you got to serve it in a slit bag, open horizontally, filled with chili, made from scratch, shredded cheese, and chopped onions. Optionally, you can add sour cream and lettuce. And you have to. That's the other thing. You have to. This is very important. Let me get over here real quick. This is very important. You have to eat it with a plastic spoon. That's part of the deal. It's kind of like you go to chili cook-offs, and there's certain things you have to do to have a successful chili in a chili cook-off. To have a successful Frito pie, it has to be served with a plastic spoon.
Can anybody answer this question? There is a bowling center that I think Travel League goes to that serves their Frito pie in the bag. Anybody got the answer to that?
Oh, there we go. Misty's saying we make them in Longview. They make Frito pies in Longview. I would assume that you got it. She may have missed it at the very beginning. I was trying to make sure everybody knew that all of the bowling centers that we deal with make these items,
Yeah,
not just Green Acres.
yeah, not just Green Acres.
So anyway, and cheese sticks. Cheese sticks are good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cheese sticks are really good.
And it is National Cheese Day.
Yeah.
It's anything with cheese. Now I've never had a corn dog with cheese.
Really?
Have you?
That would be pretty awesome. We could wrap that little.
Dipping it.
Oh, okay.
Instead of using mustard. But the mustard kind of gives it the.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, you're the corn dog man.
I'm
So,
the corn. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, you're
Only because they're convenient and easy to eat.
convenient and easy to eat. You don't mess your bowling hand up.
No. If you, yeah. There we go. Andy's got a little plug for the Snack Bar Dole Bowl. Longview Frito pie is good. I've not ever had it. I can only assume it's good. Andy, I think, is probably a pretty good judge of Frito pies.
I would say the next time we're over at Oil Bowl, some complimentary Frito pie should be distributed out.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Maybe a corn dog. I don't know. Or nachos. I mean,
it sure helps. It sure helps for us to make it objective.
Accurate. We're all about accurate on this show. I mean, we have got to be accurate.
I mean, we're not going to tell you how to bowl. We're not going to tell you what ball to buy. We're not going to tell you any of that.
No.
We're going to talk about bowling, but we are going to be very critical of our bowling alley food.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. All right, here's a picture of Frito pie in its very best state, served in the bag, just like that. Okay.
Hey, one last statement on that. Can you imagine one of those big giant bags of Doritos filled with chili? I mean, it could be like
that'd be a number 10 can of Wolf Brand to fill that big bag.
Oh man, that would be awesome. All right, moving on.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about nachos now. Okay, we showed you the bowling alley nachos. I get it. They're more state fair style.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Now look at what you're seeing right there.
Holy moly.
That's
nachos.
That's the nachos. That is in Chicago at Ditka's restaurant.
Oh.
He serves here again the nacho aficionados say it's the best nachos in the country. Served with pot roast that they slow roasted pot roast.
Man.
Cheddar jack, jalapenos, sour cream, and tomato, and that does look delicious, right there.
Pot roast. Can you imagine?
I know. It's okay. So the nachos, invented in 1943. There's no controversy on this. Invented in Piedras Negras, Mexico, which is near Fort Duncan, Texas. Ignacio Anaya Garcia invented them as a snack as he was serving some patrons in his little cafe. He named them after himself. His nickname was Nacho.
Nacho! Can somebody tell
I'm
me?
trying to be serious here.
Can somebody tell me the movie that come from? We may give you a prize.
We need to give somebody. We've got lots of prizes. We've got lots. I don't have our wheel of names today, so we may just give out random prizes. So you guys hit those comments. We may. What does this say? Nachos Monday nachos for. Why didn't you tell me that before? Monday nachos for $2. Holy moly! Okay, so Gina's come in. Gina's come in because we had this conversation prior to going on, and I'll show the picture. This is a very young Gene.
About 20 years ago, back when I was doing a lot of hiking, and you see the skeptical look in my face. That's because they were trying to tell me they were the first and the best corn dogs in the world.
Right. We're going to get to this in a second. And I'll show the picture here in just a second. That's pretty cool. We'll show the picture live here in just a second. Thanks, Gene.
Thank you, Gene.
We were having a conversation about corn dogs before we went on, and we'll get to that here in a second. Let's go back to Nacho that invented the nachos. His were relatively simple. Nachos can go from simple to elaborate, and as you can see with pot roast and that beautiful array right there.
Well, I will say that I was at a local restaurant. All right, I guess who got on there first? Andy got on there first.
He did, but hold on.
Wait a minute, yeah.
Nacho Libre, or is it Nacho Libre? Maybe we can give them both the prize.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll say you're both winners.
But I was at a local restaurant last night with the grandkids. Ordered one of the grandkids some cheese nachos. And let me tell you, they did not look like that picture there. They weren't even close to that picture. These were the worst cheese nachos I've ever seen. You could pick one of the nachos up and you picked all of them up. It was just bad. I won't say what restaurant because I'm not going to go there. But
No,
if you're listening to me by chance or you know what I'm talking about,
you know who you are.
you know who you are. Change your nachos up.
Okay, so Gene came in and brought in the picture of a corn dog stand. Now, this is the picture here. This is the more controversy. This particular picture is also from Disneyland. It is the Little Red Wagon #1 at Disneyland in California. It's supposed to be the best corn dog in the country. The controversy was the corn dog invented in 1941 at Fletcher's at the Dallas or Texas State Fair in Dallas, or was it invented in Minnesota in 1941 at the Minnesota State Fair? They called them Pronto Pups. So let me get back over here so I can show the picture of the Pronto Pup, which is what Gene was showing us. Where's that picture? All right, so Gene and I were talking about this, and that's Gene at the Pronto Pup in Minnesota at the Minnesota State Fair about 20 years ago.
Looks like more than that.
I know. Look, I mean,
He looks about 25 or 30 there.
He said it was 20 years ago, but I'm going to go with probably, time flies. Probably 30 years ago.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the Pronto Pup, they claim to have been the first. Fletcher's claims to have been the first. And that was what brought up the conversation.
Yeah.
Fletcher's claims to be the best in the country. They did come in #2. I mean, they're
I would say we're in Texas, so it was invented in Texas.
That's
So there you go.
That's
They do look good.
That's what I would call.
Wow.
All right, so we're about done with this segment. I know you guys are probably getting hungry after seeing all this. Let's talk about the best food. And this is kind of a hard picture to see. Best bowling alley food in the country. That is a bowl of oxtail soup. I've never had oxtail soup. Have you?
No, I haven't.
That is supposed to be to die for soup at the Aiea Bowl in Oahu, Hawaii. Now, the first thing you think is, well, it's just a boutique bowling alley. They got 4 or 5 lanes, maybe 6 lanes, but they're really a restaurant. Google it. They're a bowling alley.
Yeah, they are
I mean,
old-timey bowling
they're
alley.
just a regular
old bowl.
family bowling alley like Oil Bowl or
Where you
Gilbert
can
Bowling
get some
Center
awesome oxtail soup.
or Green Acres. Yeah, just
Man,
so there it is. Oxtail soup. They also serve ahi tuna, and they serve lemon crunch cake. And the lemon crunch cake, they say, I couldn't.
hey, I got a good idea.
What's that?
Let's fly over there and check that out next week.
We ought to.
Yeah,
Flights are cheap. Right?
get us some oxtail soup. Man, that sounds good.
I've been to Hawaii one time.
I have too.
And I should have gone into a bowling alley and bowled one game just to say I bowled a game in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. Did you?
I did.
So that's
I bowled in a lot of places, but I didn't bowl there.
didn't bowl
I golfed there, but I didn't bowl. Bad word. Didn't mean to say golf. Sorry, bowlers.
I rode horses. I did horseback riding in Hawaii, believe it or not. Oh, gumbo and what? I would think.
I didn't picture Andy as a gumbo man. Did you?
No. Gumbo in the Beaumont. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep that in mind.
that's-
Crossroads is a great
Hey,
center.
every day I learn something new. I mean, you look at the guy one way, then he mentions gumbo, then you kind of look at him a different way.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never have really used gumbo as a measurement.
As a measurement.
I've used more, something a little deeper, like what kind of bowling shoe they wear.
Yeah.
If they wear
I don't know,
slacks to bowl in, or if they wear cutoffs, or if they,
If you're a gumbo man,
so I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I like my gumbo, so I'm gonna check that out in Beaumont.
Next time you go to Beaumont,
Next time I go to Beaumont. Crossroads.
the owner of Beaumont,
There's owner
Mark.
of Beaumont.
owner of Crossroads, Mark Williams, was here. He bowled he bowled in the state masters here back. Was that in February? I bowled with him. That was the day after I got my COVID shot and was sick as a dog, and bowled anyway.
No excuses.
No. Okay, we've talked enough about food. Well,
No more
we
food.
never talk enough about food, but we've talked a lot about
Yeah.
food. And I've been sitting here staring at this since we started. All right, we just had our annual meeting.
And awesome time we had.
Yeah, a great time was had by all.
Yeah.
So
First time to have it at
traditions.
Traditions.
The room was a little small, maybe a little small,
Yeah. Got off to a little bit of a rocky start,
but a great finish.
but a great finish. I'll tell you, it smoothed out like a greased up slide.
We if we have many more than that amount of people. Your phone. My phone rang earlier. Now it's your turn. All right, so let's talk about a few of the pictures. I had to put this picture in there just because this is the way we typically look. Both of us talking.
Yeah.
And that's how we started off the meeting. We also gave
Oh,
away,
man,
we also
look at
gave
there.
away some scholarships to two deserving young ladies who happen to be twins,
Yeah.
Allison and Lauren Perkins.
They are twins.
They are twins. They look a lot alike.
You know them
Pretty well.
pretty well.
I've known them since they were about 5 years old. And they're pretty good kids. They both have 4.0 grade point averages. They're excited about going to college. They happen to be a part of my household. Very proud of them.
Very, very, very well deserving of those scholarships. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep, they are all about getting their degree. They really are. They're focused. They both are going to have part-time jobs. Looks like they're both going to be hired by the same retailer here in Tyler. So they've never had a job before. So that'll be interesting
Wow.
for both them and their employer.
Same employer?
Same employer.
Wow.
So yeah.
Gonna be a little
You know what's
competition
what'll
going
be
on?
funny is, if they're both working the retail floor, let's say a lady comes up and says, "I'm looking for a certain shoe," and one of them says, "Well, they're over there on aisle 12 or whatever," and then she walks around the corner and can't find the shoes, and then the other twin comes around and the lady says, "Where are those shoes you said?" And the other twin goes, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about, lady."
Oh boy,
That's going to be interesting.
that's gonna be crazy. Maybe they'll keep them kind of separated.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So it'll be
Hey,
fun.
they could be a team.
Yeah. They could probably actually
One
clock
put
in
on
for
one
each
shoe,
other.
one put on the other.
If one's not into working that day, I say, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'll cover your shift.
I'll cover your shift. Yeah,
I'll answer as Lauren today."
awesome.
So, okay, so let's move on. We had Hall of Fame entries.
Yes.
George P. Bain was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Of course, George passed away quite a few years ago. So in his acceptance, we had Ron Bird, who accepted for.
How long has Ron been on George's team?
I don't know. I've been on that. It's Ron Bird and myself and Gary Milner, Cooper Kennington. We've been on that team together probably for 4 or 5 years. Ron and Gary probably for at least 10 years, maybe 15 years.
And the great Dave Addington,
Dave
who does
Addington.
not bowl here anymore because he moved to be closer to his son in Arizona. But he bowled. Well, he started that particular league or that particular team at that particular time. Now I know he's been sponsoring teams a lot longer than that,
Right.
but Dave was years and years on that league. On that team.
Well, he was very deserving. George was not only active in sponsoring teams, he was also active in bowling when he was able to bowl. He was
Exactly.
active in the association. So
Yeah.
another induction into the Hall of Fame, Doyle Lynch. Kind of the same story. Very active
Congratulations. Yes.
bowler, active in the community, but has been bowling here in Tyler for I don't know how many
20
years.
plus years.
20 plus years, yeah.
Don't want to put a number on it. I don't want to age him, but
Is,
he
has served on the board previously. Doesn't serve on the board right now, but he has in the past. Has worked in the youth.
Yep.
So those are the
very well deserving.
two Hall of Fame inductions that were given. All right, moving right along. This show is at a record pace. We're not even halfway through the hour yet, and we're moving right along. Okay. What did we do? What happened this last week? Clash. We had some Clash results. I actually have a little bit of video on that, so we can run that. The only part that's left out of the video, the first Clash, we had 2 Clashes in the same night because we only had 8 participants on the men's side. And Terry was the winner of the first Clash, and Alan Ross was the runner-up. So that part that we did not hand out the money to you guys on camera.
That was a crazy night, wasn't it? That was a fun night. I mean, for you guys that weren't able to show up or just didn't show up for that Wednesday night Clash, it was really, really fun. Really fun.
So the other 2 that we had a women's group and then another men's group, and we'll just let the video speak.
Howdy, everybody. Don, come on.
We're going to be
here.
bringing Donnie in here to present the winners with their money.
All right.
We're going to have the winners of our first Women's Clash of the summer. Every other Wednesday, come join us, women. Vicki Tyler came in second place. Want to Vicki get your money?
Thank you.
Speak to our tens of people watching.
It was fun. I need to come out.
2 weeks from tonight.
Every other Wednesday.
And Gail Jones is our champion tonight. Gail Jones next.
I think Gail was out for some revenge. From
She was.
ending up running rough.
Yeah. All right, John Kennedy, come on in over here, man. Well, let's see. Let's do Bradley Hall first with there's your money.
All right.
My partner. Good showing.
$20. Hey, I got my money back.
Got your money back. John Kennedy.
Thank you, sir.
Way to go, man. There's yours.
Thank y'all. It's a good time.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the way that finished up. Nothing like a little video interlude. It's not Bushkashi, but it's not bad.
Yeah, you got that right.
I had a lot more time on my hands when I was doing the editing of Bushkashi and such. So, all right. So if you're eligible, and we added one more person to the eligibility list for the Clash, I think that gives us 19 that are eligible. I expect we'll have 16 to show up for the Ultimate Clash on June 26th. Alan Ross will be the Alan Ross and Vicki Tyler,
And Vicki Tyler.
both eligible for the Ultimate Clash.
Gail was already in.
She was already in, and you and I were already in, and John Kennedy was already in. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the Clash is always fun. If it's $10, I mean, you spend $10 at McDonald's, and what do you get? You
Yeah.
get high blood pressure because of all the salt.
I know everybody's got in their mind, well, what if I go out the first round? What if I go out the first? Well, you just got to put that out of your mind and just go for it. But yeah, $10 to have that much fun, stick around, watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
We have a blast.
yeah. I mean, if you partake in the adult beverage, they have one or two with your buddies and watch it. It's very fast paced. You're not going to get into a long grind of watching one bowler bowl 6 games, which sometimes can be tough to do.
Yeah, such fast pace that we get confused sometimes.
That's right. We forget what round we're in.
What round we are. What lane I'm on. I don't know.
We don't know.
Just
It's
get up there.
It's a lot of
We'll
fun.
figure it out.
Added to the pot for June 26th, Green Acres Pro Shop, where we are coming to you live today. Green Acres Pro Shop will be giving away a ball and drilling to the winner of the Ultimate Clash. That's on
Not just, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
not just a ball and drilling, a ball of your choice.
Oh, did I not say that part? I'm sorry. A ball of your choice.
Yeah.
What if you?
Well, maybe it's just
picked like some
Maybe it's just a
that was-
ball and drilling of your choice.
Oh.
Maybe that's what drilling of your choice. That's what it says here, but I have a feeling you're going to get the ball of your choice.
Can give you a Titleist Pro V1 golf ball. How would you like that drilled, sir?
Oh, let me see. Get my fingers in. All right.
What
But yeah.
would be funny is if you say, okay, I want this limited release ball that was only released in Japan in 2017.
We can't get it. Sorry. It's on back order. You still want it. We'll order it for you, but it's on back order and it may never show up. So you might want to get one of our deluxe balls that we have here in stock.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I know which one I want.
What's that?
Oh, they got a new, can you see? Yeah, this ball here, the ripcord.
I
They
thought
got
you
a-
already had that.
Well, I do. I don't want this one. I already have this one. They have a new ripcord coming out July 27th.
They're all new, aren't they? If they've never been drilled.
Well, right. This is a new ball, new release. It's a new release.
Oh, but it's not called, it's called Ripcord.
Well, that's the line. It's called, I don't even know what it's called. It's called a ripcord.
Pull the ripcord,
I don't know.
yank the
I
ripcord.
know that Maria Jose Rodriguez was throwing it the other night when she dropped the F-bomb on live TV.
Ooh, we didn't know she had that in her, but she
Well,
obviously does.
We had heard that she had that in her. And apparently she doesn't have it in her anymore. She has released it to the millions of viewers of FS1 on Monday
Yeah.
night or whatever it was. But anyway, she was
Wow.
throwing. I was trying to figure out what ball it was she was throwing. I didn't recognize
Hey,
it.
could somebody respond on that? What the new ripcord is?
Let's see if anybody's responded. You have to be a league member. You have to be a league member. No. It's
Hey, man,
scratch.
we got a lot of
No.
questions. We got a lot of questions here that we need to answer. But,
Ultimate Clash for entry is, we've talked about that, about maybe raising that up $5, and that's
doing a $15 entry instead of 10.
that's going to be a conference between the tournament directors. So hold on a second. What do you think about that? It's going to be $15, and the payout
what you
will be the
said?
same. It's going to be $50. $15 to enter in the Ultimate Clash. There will be no fees for lineage.
Yeah.
No fees for lineage.
So you're up in one area, down in another area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
would you
you know
call that balancing it out?
I would call it balancing out, sort of.
Yeah.
Payout is going to be the same, 70-30.
70-30.
Two places pay.
Yeah.
Now, and we have not discussed this ahead of time, Terry and I. We have a little bit of money in the kitty. Do we,
What kitty's that?
the
The
kitty?
kitty? The meow kitty? Okay. Yeah.
We have a little. Do we put it, or do we hold on to it and do something big with it later?
Let's let it be a surprise.
Okay.
We're going to surprise
There
you.
may or may not be a
Um,
little bit of added money. Now, I mean, when I say kitty, I'm not talking about thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
I'm talking about a little bit of money, a little bit extra money.
the last time I counted, we had $6.50.
So we'll round it
Yeah.
down to $5.
We got another. What's that other question? Do you have to be a league member
Yeah, no. You have to be. You do
to
have.
bowl in the Clash?
We do certify the Clash, so you do have to be.
Asking for someone else. Would that be Brad?
Well, I don't know that. I appreciate the question, Stacy, but I don't know that we're going to have another Clash prior to the 26th.
We're not. Sorry.
No time left.
That was the last. That was the last one.
Now we will kick them back up, maybe later in the summer.
Yeah.
But since you asked about that particular question,
But was she asking particularly about the Ultimate Clash or just the Clash in general?
I would say the Clash in general.
Clash in general. Yeah.
The women are. The women are what? Oh, the women are. The women are. The women are going to continue to have the Clash this summer.
Yeah. They're every other Wednesday
Every other
night
Wednesday.
at 6:30.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're asking about, no, to my knowledge. Now, I don't know. I did not certify the women's Clash. We have been certifying the men's Clash. We will certify the Ultimate Clash. And that's just so that in case somebody shoots an honor score in the final game, they can get recognized.
Yeah. Exactly.
For no other reason. We're not trying to promote anything other than just want to make sure that if somebody shoots a 300, and that's one of the drawbacks of bowling in a non-sanctioned tournament. If you get a honor score, you don't get credit.
Believe you
for it.
me, I understand that one.
So
My very first 300 game, was in an unsanctioned tournament that I didn't know was not sanctioned.
Wow.
And when I shot the 300, they told me, "Oh well," I was like, "Are you kidding
Congratulations.
me?" Yeah, I was really mad, but that's okay. That's okay. But let's see, the women didn't have one this past Wednesday night. If they're going to have one next Wednesday night, there could be a new entry, right, into the
Oh,
ultimate.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Where's the calendar? What's
It's,
today? So,
Today's the 18th.
that's right, because the
Yeah.
Clash is next. That's right. There'll be one more one.
Yeah.
Will
So
there?
so there'll be one more women's clash on the 23rd.
Okay. So there could be another entry into the Ultimate Clash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it worth trying to throw them in the
that's
mix?
the question Stacy just asked. Okay. Good question. A lot of good questions today.
Man, they're on the ball. I
They're
like
there.
that.
They're ready to fire away, as they say. We left a few pictures out from the meeting. I wanted to run through these real quick if we could. The winner of the Open Championship tournament. There they are. Chris
Well, you
Smith.
almost slipped, didn't you?
I did.
You did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
you're good. You're good.
Carry on.
Keith Fabinski and Rick Brands and Patrick Clark and Chris Smith. I don't know who that guy is. Is that you out of the picture, or is that Gary? I can't really tell whose arm. Is that your arm, or that's Gary's arm?
I don't know. I can't read the name.
There's a new never before won anything in the championship.
Never.
tournament.
Way to go, Darren.
Darren Spurger
Darren.
and Dan Hush. And I don't know if Dan's won before or not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But the great thing about Darren, before we get away from him too far, had the health scare,
Yeah.
had some health issues coming along there, kind of didn't bowl for a while. And then when he came back healthy, he was just on fire, and he's doing really, really good. So I'm very proud of Darren.
Okay. Patrick Clark wins
Yeah.
handicap singles.
Handicap singles.
Yeah, one singles. Okay, one singles. There it is, Patrick Clark. And there's the city champion
Oh my goodness.
again. What is that? 3 times?
4
times. Wow.
4 times.
City champion, high scratch all events, which is how you get city champion. There you are.
2135. Very, very fortunate to shoot 2135.
Good score.
Yeah.
Good score.
And very, very fortunate to outlast the rest of the guys that were on my heels.
And congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Gene Goldsmith had the high series in the championship open.
735 was it,
I
or
don't have the notes. I could enlarge that, but
Yeah.
we just know he had it.
yeah?
This is some more interesting, great story here. Nancy Harris. I think it's Nancy Harris. Never before bowled. This is her first year to bowl league, first year to be a member of the USBC, first year to bowl in the tournament. And what does she do? She just comes out here and just tears it up and wins the women's team event with Team Nancy.
Team Nancy. Well, what's up with Team Nancy?
Without nothing, they just won. They're all Nancy. Nancy Harris, Nancy Nash.
Oh, they're all Nancy.
Yeah, they're all Nancy.
Duh. Okay, I got you now. And
Doubles. There's Nancy again.
Nancy again.
With Monique. And another never won before. First year to bowl in league, first year to bowl in a tournament, first ever tournament to bowl in.
Jonna lit it up.
Jonna Hall wins.
Lit it up. Yeah.
That's incredible. Congratulations. There's
And
another
Nancy again.
Nancy handicap all events.
Wow.
And just a picture of the motley crew that we had.
Especially that guy on the front row there with the red shirt. Goodness. Don. I love my colorful shirt. It's my curly.
I'm telling you. All right, that was fun. So we got what we have to talk about.
I would like to say one more thing. I know we just got off the annual meeting, but we had great turnout. We had a great turnout this year. And I really would like to see the thing grow. What we have, 80, 75, 80 people?
Yeah.
80 plus people. But you know, we're always looking every year for new people to get elected onto the board, Greater Tyler USBC. But you need to come to the annual meeting. That's a criteria that you have to come to the meetings 2 out of 5 years, Brad. Is that right?
Right.
2 out of 5 years. So, you know, if you ever want to run for the board and you don't ever come to the annual meeting, then you're not going to be able to run. So, but you need to come to the meeting anyway. We feed you free food, have a great time, and, you know, that's what it's all about.
I've lost something, in case you're wondering what I'm doing.
Brad's lost.
No, I'm not lost.
I thought we were going to eat some frito pie and nachos, but I guess not.
I cannot believe I lost something very near and dear to me.
Uh-oh.
Where did I put it? Okay, I've lost something.
Well, I can't help you with it because I don't know what it is.
Well, it's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, just keep looking. We've got a little time. Let's see. Let's
What did I lose? What did I lose? Okay, so
Dan won all events one year.
I was
Dan Hushin.
going to have a little fun.
I don't recall that. Excuse me. Woo.
It's all that dust in here. Oh, I found it.
Brad brought his cat with him today, and I'm just a little bit allergic.
Okay, so
All right.
to do this, we have to have it this.
Dan's, oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so while I was at Disney World,
Yeah.
my team won the league championship for Thursday night,
That was awesome.
and I was playing with Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah.
I paid $18 just so I could put these on during this live stream.
Why don't you just buy them for one of the girls and wear theirs?
I didn't want any.
Well, just wear them the rest of the day. You know, go for it.
All right.
But you know, I mean, what does
I
that
thought I
say?
lost mine.
You don't show up for the playoffs, and your team wins without you.
It says my average is so high that they didn't need me,
They didn't need you. Well, I
which is not true. My average.
I'd go with that. I'll go with that.
Okay, what are we looking at? Well, we're in good shape on time. So let's move along to what's been happening over in Longview at the Monday Mayhem tournament. That is a fun tournament. If you haven't been over to do it, Terry, I know you haven't.
I know I haven't, and Trey, I want to. Don't get me wrong. I want to come. It's just, I don't know. It just seems like every Monday night, everybody shows up at my house and I'm cooking food. So I don't know what's going on, but you know, they're coming over expecting food to be cooked and they're out at the pool swimming. And I'm like, I can't ever come over and bowl, but I want to. So with that being said, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about what's happened in the last few weeks. Now here's the format. It's 12 weeks, and each week that you bowl, you get points, whether you win or not. And if you have enough accumulated points, you can make the final week. I don't know what they're going to call that. The ultimate mayhem.
Well,
Madness,
if I was
madness.
Trey, if I was Mayhem Madness, ooh,
It's pretty good.
yeah, that's really good.
I need
hey,
to
does
compliment
anybody,
that real quick.
yeah, does anybody know what they're going to call that? Does anybody online that may know that? Mayhem Madness. Ooh.
So week 5, Derek Torrey was the winner. These are the pictures here. Ken Messer came in second. JT Bryant in third. I came
Look
in
who
fourth.
came in fourth. I didn't know you money,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I moneyed them.
In week 5, and then where are we?
That was week 5. That was so long ago. That's why.
Well,
That was
Okay.
4 weeks. That was the week before
Wow.
before Memorial Day. So week 6, here's our winners. This was the Memorial Day bonus. They actually had bonus money out there. Ken Mester shot a 300 in the final round to be the big winner. And
he knew there was more money added to the pot.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean,
He's like a 10th frame bowler. He's a money bowler.
yeah. Ken is no dummy.
That's right.
You know, When it comes to money, he's there with his 300.
Savannah came in second, Derek Torrey in third, Marcus Hill in fourth, and John Kennedy.
Kennedy, way to go, babe.
Let's go to week number
Taking home some money.
7. Caitlin's in this picture. Crystal Morgan was a winner. Paul Prince in second. Charlie Hoot in third.
Caitlin.
Caitlin and Misty tied for fourth. So there you go.
Way to go, girls.
You see something unique about that picture?
Something unique about it?
Yeah.
You're not in it?
Besides that, that's unique. Dalton Autry did not photobomb this picture.
What's wrong?
If you go back, he's in almost every one of them.
He must have been getting him some nachos or something. I think he was getting some food.
There he is, right over there.
Yeah.
There he is. Photobombing.
What's
week number 8.
up? What's up, y'all?
So week 8, who was the winners there? Savannah Morgan, top dog. Andy Ferguson, first time he'd ever bowled it, and he came in second. Misty Messer in third, Beverly Johnson in fourth, and then fifth was Marcus. I didn't list them all because there's just too many.
Misty, you're like in every week.
Yep.
And I know you're awesome. But way to go, girl. Taking the money home. You give any of it to Ken. He does his share of winning too.
You know, those nachos are cold now, but they're still pretty good.
Really?
Maybe I'm just hungry.
Yeah, get that right.
Okay. So what did we say? We said that they're going to have you get points. We're taking the top. I'm not sure what the top, how many. If you win a week, you're automatically in.
If you win, you're automatically no matter what. Now, is that just if you win 1 week and don't bowl anymore, you're in?
You're in.
If you win, you're in. Okay.
Other than that, you have to qualify based on a point system. And I don't really know how the point system works. It doesn't really matter. It's a point system. Troy or Trey will post your current points every week and let you know where you stand. I know that right now I'm qualifying, but only because I bowled in it 4 times, not because I bowled well. I bowled well 1 week, and anyway. So there you go.
There you go. Thanks, Trey, for doing that, man. That sounds, like I said, I'm going to get over and bowl it. It sounds really fun.
Tyler League Championship coming up.
Entries are online. All you got to do is get on there and look and
The entry forms are out there. Get
fill them out.
Fill them out. That's probably, if you look at how that pays, it's probably the best paying. Well, it's not probably.
It
is
is.
the best paying tournament in Tyler. It's only open to Tyler, Green Acres Bowl,
League bowl. League,
bowlers that either won first, second, or third. I think is what we've determined now.
yeah. Well, each league can send 3 teams.
Right.
And supposedly this all started with Gene Goldsmith. He wants 3 of the best teams off of every league coming to this tournament. So 9 times out of 10, it's the first half and second half winners. Then the third team is determined somehow in league rules of sending the third team. But he wants the good teams. You know, if you win a half, yeah, you're one of the better teams of the league. And then to bring that third team, however you want to determine it, but it should be a team off the league that is pretty high up, you know, a good team. So, wow.
Yeah.
30 lineage for 34 weeks.
And let's just round it off, and I think it's 10. I think $10
$340.
is the actual.
Yeah.
Is the accurate deal. That's $340 for
And
bowling 3 games.
Yeah.
And and your entry fee per person is like $12.
so why would you not come and bowl this if you're eligible to bowl it? I don't understand it. Every year there's 30 something teams that are eligible roughly to bowl this. And we might get 15 to 17. And we try to explain to them why they need to come and bowl this tournament. 340 times 4. That's what,
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. So get on to GreaterTylerUSBC.com, GreaterTylerUSBC.com. Go to the tournament info tab, find it. It's there. Download it, print it off, get it to someone. Get it turned in. You don't really want to mail it. Drop it in the box here at the bowling center here in Tyler, Green Acres Bowl. Let's get that thing. Let's get more participation.
Yeah.
It's the 10th and 11th.
Yeah.
2 shifts each day. The Sunday shift, we have moved it a little bit later just to get it off of the early time so that folks that enjoy going to church like Terry and I do can still do that and still be able to participate
That's,
and work.
what-
I knew you were going to ask me that.
1 and 1,
Sunday, I think, is it 1 and 4?
1 and 4,
And Saturday is 11
11
and 2.
11 and 2. But
They're
it's
all-
on the
they're
entry form. It's on
So-
the entry form.
If you're eligible in more than one team, man, get them all together. Get all your teams together.
You can bowl more than once.
I mean, I think you're fortunate enough to be eligible for.
No, I'm just one.
Okay, I got 2 teams.
Your 2 teams are in.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to work on making sure that we get both of our teams on.
But please do. This tournament needs to grow, and there's no reason why you shouldn't want to come and bowl. Everybody is handicapped. Everybody has an opportunity to win this tournament and get your lineage paid for the next year. Hold on a minute. You going to the next one?
I was going to. We got something urgent. We
Uh,
don't have enough time to eat another nacho.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you know a guy named Wood Bird? No?
I know Ron Bird.
Well, that's the same guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Wood Bird. That was his nickname in college, Wood.
Was it really?
Wood
Are
Bird.
you making this up or is this
No,
real?
this is the real deal. Yeah, real deal. Wood Bird.
Now he went to seminary, so I'm trying to figure out what was it. Wood? Did he play baseball? Was it Wood because he-
Man, when I heard that, I just like, I don't want to touch that. So I'm not really sure when he got that nickname, but
he has
and-
good teeth, so it wouldn't be
Yeah,
like wooden
yeah.
teeth, George Washington.
Wood Bird. And but Thursday night, a couple weeks ago?
It was the week before the position, or no, was it position round? It was the week before it was last week of league.
Last
Before
week
the-
of league.
I got a little video.
Get a little video?
Yeah.
Play it,
It's
man.
not as good it's kind of anticlimactic. Listen. All right.
All right.
So why do we show that?
Hey, I came up, gave him a hug. What did he leave? 4 pins?
Yeah. Shot a 296.
296.
That would have not
Yeah.
been videoed had it not been the 12th ball on a potential 300.
Yeah. And
But
you would think, I would be all bummed out for a 296. I would have been all bummed out for a 299. If you don't get your 300, you are bummed out. But Ron had a little side action going
264, 279, 296.
for a whopping 839.
That's right.
That's why he wasn't all that upset about the 296 because he had that 839 in his back pocket. Woo! And that was some
Yeah.
bowling that night. Let me
telling
tell you right now.
That is the only 800 that we had in Tyler. I think Longview had 2.
Yeah.
I think Longview had 2 on the same night.
I'm telling you, there's something in the water this year.
It's just tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people shoot 300s, and there's a lot of people that they'll probably tell you, I never thought I would shoot a 300. But when you roll an 800, you're doing something.
Rubbing it in again.
You're doing something. Are you going to save me any of that?
I was going to share them with you till you
All
saw
right.
that 800 stuff.
Hey,
I'm 60 years old. I'm going to get an 800 before I die.
I know you are. You are an awesome bowler. Do you know that?
You're just making that up. He's trying. He was late today, so he's trying to make me feel good. Okay. All right. So I have been begging people to send me pictures of lilies just because, number one, it's the funniest leave in bowling, the lily. And it's just a nice way to end a show with a bowler's bouquet.
Yeah, when you leave the 17 and it's, oh, did you leave the lily? Everybody goes crazy.
So when you see someone leave a lily, whether you know them or not, as long as you know their name, snap a picture, get a pose. Some of these that you're about to see are, I mean, they're pretty fun. Now, I want to see if anybody notices the commonality. These are all from Tyler. I didn't have any from Longview this last go around. Although I do know there are lilies left over there. I've heard them talk about them. But we need some pictures.
We need the pictures.
Got to have documentation, people. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. This is our group of lilies since the last time we met. That first one is Ron Bird.
Mr. 800?
Mr. 800.
That was
not the same night.
No, it was the next week.
Maybe, I don't know. Gary Miller sent that picture to me. So
well, I know it was the next week.
Oh,
he bowls an 8, then he didn't bowl very good the next week.
He was all hyped up.
He was all hyped up. Yeah.
Okay. I love this pose. This is Debbie Martin. Is that Debbie Martin?
That's Debbie Martin?
Yeah. Love this
I
pose.
tell by her knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Debbie.
She was proud of her lily. I think I missed one. Let me go back here real quick. No, I didn't. Debbie Martin. I think that's the greatest. That's the greatest lily pose ever.
She was awful proud of it.
She was.
Yeah.
This is Pat Bolin. Am I right? Is this Pat Bolin?
Is he doing that dance? What do you call that? I don't know that dance.
She's just standing there.
She is?
Yeah.
Is that Pat?
She's just standing there with her arm out, extended toward the plane. Okay. Annette Pennell. Now look closely and see what you see where the similarity on all these are. And finally, Del Carroll.
Mr. Righty.
Bowling right-handed. Del Carroll's injured on his left hand. He's a left-handed bowler. He injured his left arm and bowled the last half right-handed on my team. So, and we won the league.
Yeah, probably because of Dale.
Has a lot to do with it.
Well, Dorothy was awesome.
All right, did y'all figure it out? Did you figure out what it is?
I don't know.
I know it's kind of hard to see.
Put up the responses. Maybe somebody's responding.
Let's see. Did somebody respond? Let me get over there real quick.
The similarities of all those lilies.
Similarities. Here's Gary saying, yep. Well, I will take that as an extreme compliment because I think Sam Elliott is.
Who said that? Stacy's son? Does he even know who Sam Elliott is?
All I know is I'd like to be able to use it. The dude abides. The dude abides. Give me one of those hats.
Yeah, you need
sarsaparilla.
You need 2 of those.
Yeah. All right.
Do we got an answer?
Nobody's
saying.
All of those except for one were bowled on 11 and 12.
And Pat, was it Pat on lane 1, 2?
It was Pat on 1 and 2. And then the one that I didn't have the picture of, Diana Hunter, which I had the picture, but apparently I didn't swing it over to our live stream. Hers was also on 11 and 12. So all but one were on 11 and 12. Oh, it was Jen Stanley. Thanks, Gary. Gary's been really good about sending me pictures. And some of those he thinks I know who they are. And some of the pictures you just really can't tell. So that was Jen Stanley. You are right. And I don't know where I got the other name. But so as you see lilies, even in the summer, send them to us. We like
Hey, we're asking for 17 splits too.
Yeah, anything
Video
out of
it.
the ordinary.
Video it.
Video.
Yeah.
You never know. You might be videoing history. Somebody
Yeah.
might pick one up.
So if you see a 710, video it, and if they
and
don't
at the-
pick it up, no big deal.
And
They
at
do.
worst, we can poke fun at them. You know, so
Yeah.
we're not laughing with them. We're going to be laughing at them.
Yeah, we're laughing at them. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
It's not what I meant, but that's what I
Is
said.
that what you meant? What you said? Or is that what you said? But it's what you meant. I know you, Brad.
Okay. All right. Anything else to go? We're a little over.
Hey,
Hey,
where are our better halves tonight?
neither one of them made
What
a
is
comment.
up with this, man?
Well, I will tell you this. My wife has gotten into a new hobby. And so she spends a lot of her time
with her new hobby.
with her new hobby. And so she goes to
You say you say
hobby.
Do you say hobby or hubby?
Hobby.
A hobby. What the heck's going on in that house?
She's found a new collectible thing that she collects. She collects and trades and sells and
Dirt?
dirt. Did you say dirt?
Dirt. It's dirt. Did I get it?
She does. No.
No.
Where do you go?
It's not dirt.
No.
Okay.
It's a type of ceramic.
Chickens?
Every dishes and mugs and
Oh.
I don't know why I'm being so evasive. It's Ray Dunn is what it is, and it's apparently it's got almost a cult like following. She has people that she deals with from Canada, California.
Really?
They send stuff back and forth and all around. And
Wow, man, that's crazy.
she makes her runs to the places that sell those items, and she'll pick up something kind of rare and put it online. And somebody will snap it up real quick, and she finds one she wants, and she'll buy it.
You're gonna think this is crazy. I've got some of that.
Oh, you know?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. So now I know who to call.
We've got more of that stuff. I mean, she picks on me for having a lot of bowling balls, but I mean, I can't even compare.
So she had to do something. All your bowling balls. So she.
Yeah, I guess. I don't. It's a great hobby. I'm not.
Yeah.
Not fussing.
Oh, I'm not either. My wife's got them. So there you go. Hobbies, that is.
I guess her hobby is not collecting bowling balls. People actually do that. There are guys out there that actually buy bowling balls, never drill them, and just keep them.
Yeah. I'm not one of those
I'm not
guys,
either.
but
I want to use them.
yeah, I do too. So, man, are we to the end of this?
I think we are. I think we're stretching now. We've already gone over. So
Man,
why are we doing this?
Hey, thanks again for cracking this thing off in the beginning without me. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens.
It happens, man. And
So since you were late today, I'm going to expect you to be in Longview on Monday.
is my hubby on? I mean, my wifey on? Not my hubby. Oh,
Well, that's acceptable.
cat's out of the bag. Is she? Can I go to Longview Monday, babe? Please say yes. Brad's been going every week without me. Can somebody just answer for her? Say yes.
I feel like if you go, I'll do better.
I know you'll do better. You always feel good when I'm with you.
Well, and I also feel like if you go, the live stream will go better.
Yeah.
Especially if our little adapter shows up between now and Monday.
What happened to it?
Well, modern day computers. Here's something I didn't know.
Modern day computers.
Modern day. Trey, our first week that we live streamed, we had some Wi-Fi issues.
Mhm.
It is recommended that you do not live stream using Wi-Fi, that you hardwire in. Ethernet cable, Cat5, whatever you want to call it. So Trey and I were talking after that first week. He said, "Hey, don't worry about it. I've got a hardwire. I will have you set up for your next time you're over here." I said, "Okay, great." So I show up.
Your laptop does not adapt to Cat5.
I don't have an adapter on here. Modern day laptops don't have
Is that what the wording is?
modern day
Cat5?
Cat5 Ethernet.
Ethernet?
hardwire.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got to get an adapter that will
You get
hook to
a
that.
USB adapter.
So you were not hardwired in the other night.
That's why the quality was better than it was the previous time.
I thought you were, and I'm thinking, oh no, man, the quality's still bad, and we're hardwired.
No, I mean the wire was there, but it.
I know you got better once you got hardwired. No comments.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh dang it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here you go. Here's your answer. I'm assuming you mean after Monday.
Yeah. We can leave around 12 o'clock Monday night after I get back from
So is this how y'all negotiate? Honey, I want to go bowl on Monday, and she goes, I want to go to
Gulf
Shores,
vacation.
Alabama.
Yeah, that's.
And if you want to go bowl on Monday, that's fine, as long as we get to go to. I just picked up Shores.
Yeah. Can I get a new bowling ball? Can I have a new car?
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Yeah, she is the master at it. So.
Oh, look, on Tuesday in Spanish.
What about Tuesday?
On Tuesday, vacation on Tuesday.
Well, since I don't understand Spanish, I guess not. I don't know.
It's not Spanish, and she just left the Y off. I don't even know what.
Tuesday?
I don't know what it's. She corrected it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, that was Cindy's OCD just kicked in right there.
Yeah, she could not leave that alone.
Right.
She had to fix it.
And I am right there with you, Cindy, because I'm the same way.
And me too.
Okay.
Not.
Monday was Flag Day. July 4th is coming up. We just had Memorial Day. I made this purchase expecting us to wear these to start today. You can't see it unless I change the camera. So let me change the camera to this other camera real quick. So just look at these real quick. I got you one so that we can be patriotic. Now we have to wait till next year to wear them. I'm gonna wear mine anyway. These babies were at Dollar General.
All right, man.
You talk about it cool. Now. That's red, white, and blue. So it's showing your true patriotic colors right there.
I say you ought to wear that to bowl in.
I say you've lost your mind.
That's pretty cool.
All right. I just had to throw that out there just for a second before we said bye. Are we done?
We are done.
Okay. Appreciate you guys hanging in with us today.
Man, yes.
Sounds like Terry's coming to Longview Monday. So Misty, Taylor, Ken, we got some new blood coming over Monday.
There's some new blood coming. And just be thankful that I didn't show up every night.
I would. Hey,
you know.
All right. Before we go, my average when I started, this is because they recalculate your average every week.
Really?
This is how bad it's been. I started.
So they don't stick you out with the average you showed up with and make you.
No, if you blow it up, your average goes up.
Did Ken's go up after that 300?
Oh, I'm sure it did. But this is what I'm talking. I had my book is 219, and I have dropped to a 201, maybe a 200 in 4 weeks.
What week was the? What week did he shoot the 3?
Memorial Day.
What week was that?
That would have been week 6 here.
Week 6.
Week 6.
Okay, in week 7, who didn't make the show? And in week 8, who didn't make the show? Wonder why.
There you go.
Ken, you shot your average in the foot. You know, you were doing pretty good. Then you shoot a 300, and then you don't make the next 2 shows. So what does that say?
Well, it says so. You're saying I've got a chance.
You're saying you got a chance.
My average has dropped. Yeah, in fact,
did you see that big light coming at you? I've got a chance. What movie's that from?
I know that one.
Oh, man, it's turned into movie day. Dang it.
So, yeah. So Ken took your spot and helped me commentate. Ken and Dalton Autry both helped me commentate. Neither one of them were mic'd up, so you couldn't really.
I was going to say I didn't hear them very well. So
But
That's why.
Ken was there, and he added some great comments. We talked about a lot of things that go on in Longview that we don't get to participate in over here. That we're trying to bring the two houses together. And having said all that, I think it's time to say adieu.
You got that right. Keep rolling the rock.
That's right.
God
Peace.
bless. Don't give up.